Hello, 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 lovelies. Welcome to Lanmou Spiritual. All of you, it's Friday night. Let's party together. This is what's happening, y'all. We're doing it live. I started earlier today, and then the time just went by. Me talking, 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 talking. So, as promised, I'm resuming our little chit-chatting and hangout slash messages from spirit, love messages from spirit at that. So we did 4 signs earlier today, and as you guys can tell, the title says here, do you believe in love? Do you really believe in love? What is love to you guys? I really want to hear it. Please let me know. Comment. Like, what is love? How do you show love? And how do you receive it? How do you know when someone is showing you love? People have so many ways of showing love. How do you know? How do you know? And I see we have a couple of people in the room. Thank you so much. I know I saw like some of my favorites are having a live reading right now. So I appreciate it that you guys are here hanging out with me. So keep it going, folks. Seriously, ask yourself those questions. What is your language of love? And do you believe? Do you truly believe in love? Do you understand that you can really love someone and not being able to be in a relationship with them, or not just so much not being able to, and accept that a relationship may not be the best thing for the two of you, even though you may love that person. And I'm talking about love relationship, like romantic relationship here, okay? So this is the theme here. I've been getting so many love messages, lovely feelings, not just love messages, literally lovely feelings from the universe, okay? This Mercury retrograde and all the planetary energies are doing something to me. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my lighting here. It feels all of a sudden just perhaps a little bit too bright. It's nighttime. Let dim the light a little bit. I don't know. I just it sounds feels weird. Ah, it's like earlier I had something going and then I got up and now it's like I feel it's not sitting straight. Okay, I think we're good here. So let's get into it, okay? Earlier today when I did the message for you guys and I talked to you about how I've been experiencing these energies, all this, and I feel like it's the Piscean energy that I'm experiencing as such. We know the sun is in Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces, and Mercury is in Pisces. And I do have Mercury in Pisces in my natal chart. Also, Aries is in, Venus is in Aries. Venus is also in my Aries in my natal chart. And all the other planets seems like to be in Capricorn. We still have a lot of Capricorn energy going on. So I'm kind of like used to that Capricorn energy, having a moon in Capricorn and all. But I feel like I truly do feel like that Piscean energy, especially that Mercury being in Pisces energy, it's the way it's working out for me, y'all. It's kind of like I'm so open to all the intuitive messages, not just messages, from spirit, but messages from people here. I'm so tuned in, okay? That I explained it earlier as if like I feel like I'm getting love bombs, okay? And you know how they say like the person you are seeking is also seeking you too. Your soulmate is also seeking you too. That's what it feels like for me. It's as if like I can feel the energy of my person, and I'm not talking about like the karmic relationship or people from the past. I'm talking about that like, and perhaps it's even my own energy from my higher self that's love bombing me. I'm love bombing myself, y'all. I'm not trying to sound cool. I'm just telling you guys. Okay, I feel like that's a bit better. Yeah, it's about the table here, the image. There you go. It's about the cards. Here we go. We have to calm down a little bit. So anyway, so that's how I've been experiencing the energy. I've just been feeling very lovely and loving lately. More so, like I just feel like I have this breeze, these waves of loving energy that just covers me and I feel it and I'm like, thank you. I bask in it. I love it. I'm like, I love love. And I was asking you guys, especially for those of you that are on Netflix, do you follow? Oh, look at this, the Three of Cups, a little reunion, lovely get together, just flipped up for you. Do you guys ever watch? Oh, there's a comment, and yes, I'm so slow and have blind, I cannot read it. Just subscribe and like it. Oh, thank you so much. I cannot see, I couldn't read the name. I just wanted to read the comment. It feels like it goes so fast. Thank you so much for subscribing and showing support. Yay. Yeah, I feel like every YouTubers will tell you that let's go this community, we are like, all family and friends, but it makes sounds kind of like a routine thing to say from the other end. But it truly feels like that when you start doing this, and that's the whole purpose of this, to connect, right? For all of us to connect, for all of us to grow. And that's why my readings tend to be a little bit long, because I don't mind going into it to explain the cards and how am I experiencing the energy, even though I do read intuitively, because I want you guys to be able to do that for yourself. I want you to be able to get a deck of cards, to look at the candlelight, to just pay attention to your own the shift in your own energy, right? To pay attention to your own intuition, to know that there's nothing more special about me than you. It's just that, yes, I have this gift, and I'm attuned to it, and I've been working on it, and I'm growing, and I want you to know so can you. Okay, that universal life force energy, it's accessible to all of us. Okay, and I wish more people knew of that, and knew how to manifest their dreams, knew how to listen to their intuition. But anyway, so this is the purpose of this channel, and I hope to do more videos on manifestation, more videos on learning how to be, to reconnect with the divine, to know that you can have a direct and intimate relationship with the divine. Okay, folks? But anyway, so let's keep going here. We have Leo here on the table. We're gonna start out with Leo. Okay, and that's the people that are here right now in the chat. If you shout out what is your sign, especially your sun sign, that you would like to start. Now, we've already done Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, and Aquarius. So those are gone. So for the remaining signs, you can, and those signs are listed on the title. Ooh, I just knocked down the microphone. I'm getting excited, y'all. So you can shout out the signs, if any one of the signs that you would like me to do first, okay? You'll have first come, first serve. But we're gonna cover all of them right now. And let's say we see Leo's sun. Oh, perfect. There you go. Leo's already sitting here facing. I hope you guys can read it. That's the sign we're currently covering. And Spirit, messages for Leo, messages for Leo, messages for Leo. You come one head on time, dear. Messages for our Leo friends, messages for Leo. And we are cutting the cards, okay? This is the Witch's Tarot. I don't think I've used this deck yet on this channel. And guys, I have so many decks of cards. It's crazy. Like, I never buy them by one or two. I buy them like by 4 or 5. There we go, Leo. Oh, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the King of Pentacles. These are great energy for you, Leo, okay? And at the bottom, we have the King of Cups. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. So, for some of you, Leo, right now, you are feeling, for some of you, you are really, you are very much so concentrated in, like, harnessing your own power, okay? You are working in regards to your money and your emotions. You're feeling strong. Look at the cockiness on this person's on this king's face. Look at this. Look at this. It's kind of like his legs could not be more spread apart. It's kind of like, yes, I am the king of my kingdom. I love it. But anyways, Leo, that's what I'm getting here, like power, a sense of authority, okay? And with the 8 of Wands starting out, there is a sense. Look at all the flowers coming in the 6 of Wands. Usually we see the ones they're just bare. But here we're seeing the underneath of it. We don't usually see the destination, right? We usually see the ones going. Here in the Witch's Tarot, we get a view of the destination. It's far. Like if you're communicating with someone, that's someone you are dealing with or around this time. This is Sagittarius energy. Whoa, y'all, let me tell you. I am a Reiki healer, okay? Those hands are activated to provide healing. When I tell you right now, this hand is buzzing as I'm talking to you. So what I'm getting with this for some of you, Leo, it's that if your communication with somebody or you being apart from someone has created so much tension in your communication, I've created a sense of even if it's not conflict, there's been certain hesitation, certain a little bit of perhaps even mistrust, where whatever it is that wasn't like in the up and up, that was a bit negative, that's coming to an end. Okay, that's coming to an end. There's a new way of communicating. I just love, like, I keep looking at the flowers here. Yes, it seems like you and your person may be very far apart, but it's like I want to tell you that they're all committed to you. Okay, it may be whether it's you or your person that's far away working, I feel here there is a sense of a distance, and the communication, it's you have to focus your mind when you communicate to that person to make sure like you all your arrows are hitting the right target, right? You have to concentrate on what that letter you're writing, on that email, on that message that you're writing, and it's gonna be worthwhile. Okay, because I feel like it's almost like there's some healing going on in the terms of the way you're communicating with each other. Okay, and here we have the Four of Cups. Ha 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 ha. This is like, look at him, his arms are crossed, and like she's like just looking at him like patiently. But do we see, this is like the fish, this is like the spirit energy, that water energy that's like, here, take the cup, take the cup. Like someone is enticing someone here to come out of that brooding. It's like, come on, take the cup, come on, feel, like, come out and play, right? And he's like, no, I'm not ready yet. So it's like almost like some of you might have been playing a little bit of a game of like, you play upset, then they play upset, then you make up, then they like, I'm not talking to you, I'm not gonna answer you for 2 days. Okay, maybe I'll answer you for 4 hours. If that was the case for you, there's some healing going on. Someone here is really coming to terms with their own emotions and feelings, and they're really learning on how to protect their emotions and feeling and how to control them, because this King of Cups is right underneath the deck. That's what's facing you, wanting to be in full authority of your feelings, of your emotions, of your intuition as well. It's right underneath that Four of Cups. Feel getting that stability, that emotional stability. That's what you're working towards. Okay, and that's just very beautiful. For me, the King of Pentacles is always about wealth and money. Okay, it's like, yes, he's stable, yes, he's very meticulous and take his time on the way he approach things in the world, but for me it's kind of like someone who's very wealthy, someone who's very controlled, someone who's very who knows themselves very well as well. So for some of you, you may be dealing, Leo, with a King of Pentacles kind of type, even if they're not a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus, but it's someone who displays that kind of energy, someone that's very focused here on the work, someone who's very career minded. Okay, and for some of you, you might have been feeling a sense of you don't want to come out to play because that person is just focused on their job, or maybe they will feel that way about you. But someone who is very much so in control of their domain, of their emotions. If they're not showing it to you, it's because they don't want to show it. It's not because there isn't emotion. There's a lot of feelings here. Okay, to have the King of Cups, it's a lot of emotions. That's as high as you can go. They just don't want to show it right now because they want to be stable emotionally. They want to be in control of how much they show, and because they know they're working towards something very important here, and they don't wanna have a lot of distractions. Okay, and I'm gonna pull a clarification on that Four of Cups for you. This is the Lenormand, the Reverie Lenormand deck. My favorite deck now to do clarification. I go to it. I've even started traveling with it. Okay, let's see. Clarification on the Four of Cups for Leo. Clarification on the Four of Cups for Leo, Spirit. Clarification on the Four of Cups for Leo. Okay, there we go, Leo. Oh, time. Number 37. Now, this is the expanded Lenormand. We have some extra cards. Time. Yes, it's about the timing here. It's not because, oh, look out at the bottom. We have number 14, the Fox. I feel like it's because someone is learning to manage their time. They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot of responsibilities, and they may not be able to come out and play. They may not be able to answer you right away. They may not be able to to give to as much to you, as much affection, as much time, as much attention as you would like. So sometimes that puts you in a brooding mode, or perhaps it's the person that feel that way. But just know that there's a matter of time here. There's a lot going on. And what I want to tell you as well, Leo, to follow your intuition in regards to that person. Whoa, okay then. All right then, Leo. Well, stock flu, we're not doing that. But yeah, to follow your intuition, because we have number 14 here, because that person may be a little bit sly as well, okay? That person is focusing on themselves. If it's you, that's like, I'm not even seeing that you're waiting, but that's feeling a little bit left out, perhaps a little bit like, you feel like you have to start playing games too because they're not showing as much emotions as you would like. I would say to focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Start getting busy. Take classes, okay? Even if it's exercise classes, art classes, get yourself busy. If you're not busy enough with work, start reading, learn a new skill set. I don't know. Start making new friends, have new hangouts, start throwing, game nights. Like, keep yourself busy as well. You see how quickly that person is gonna start doing like, what happened? What happened? I haven't heard from them. Like, I mean, they can feel the shift in energy. Because you say, I'm not gonna call 2 days and brooding and still checking your phone, they can feel it. They can tell, people can, just like you can feel, you can tell the difference when someone is busy and when someone is just trying to avoid you, just to avoid you. I love that, how the way this pen all the way down to be in reverse. Codependency, okay? That's your card. Exactly. Someone here feels like they really need someone. They need a lot of attention. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And it may be you or your person. And it may be also because someone is so addicted to work, to money, that they're like, they don't have time to play. But I feel here it's a sense of like, someone needs to remain like this. They need a lot of this, and the other person is so busy taking care of business, so busy taking care of the money, so busy taking care of stuff, and they're very much so might tell you little lies if they have to, just to keep you off their back. And perhaps it's you doing that, Leo. I'm just saying, having that fox here, the fox is very sly. Oh wow, look at this, what came out for you. Not from the universe. You got time. What are we talking about here? Time. So don't stress, don't push, don't pressure that person. You've got time. Everything will play out exactly when it's supposed to play out. Okay, focus on yourself, focus on the loving energy, send love to that person, and of course express what you desire in a relationship. Keep expressing your needs, okay, what you expect. That's very important in a relationship. Do not deny yourself, but also be aware of that you are together with someone. You have to meet halfway, right? They have their own path to follow, and for you to also keep going on your path, because you've got time. Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally, unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to. The universe. Look at this. You see? Like, it's gonna happen for you. And by the way, folks, the whole time I'm talking to you is the wedding card that's at the bottom in the woman's oracle card. So there's a commitment here for some of you, okay? Someone wants to commit. Someone see that relationship as being serious. But it's almost like for some of you, if you push that person too much, they will start also play little games, and they might tell you little tales, okay, to buy themselves some time. So be upfront, be open, but yeah, also recognize the truth of the situation. This is it for you, Leo. Thank you so much. That was awesome. That I couldn't see your name because I'm trying so hard to read those comments, so I go straight to the comments before I disappear. This is my second set of lives, guys, so I'm still learning the ropes here. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next sign, which I believe, oh, I meant to do timestamp for this. Okay, I forgot to put your timestamp, Leo. So we're gonna go to Gemini. So Gemini, let's see. We're gonna put Gemini at 19 minutes. It helps a great deal to do that beforehand. Yeah. Let me know if these messages are resonating with you guys, okay? And at the very beginning, when we start earlier, I spent 70 minutes chatting all by myself. In the last live I did. You guys can ask questions, especially at the beginning when I'm not focusing on a specific energy. But in the middle of the reading, it's a bit difficult to read the comment and also listening in and tuning in to the messages. Okay, so here we go. We are moving on to Gemini. Unless someone have a special request, I see something here. I think that says responded or rejoined. I'm not sure. Please forgive me. Oh, all right. I think I'm gonna try next time to do this using my tablet to see how it comes across, because the comments come so small and I'm like putting my face like this and on the screen, and y'all know I'm not I don't do the on-screen camera. Whoa, Gemini, we have flyers just like we did. Is that the Three of Cups that just fly out again? Oh, yes, it is. Yo, you guys, you're not gonna believe it. Earlier, we had the Three of Cups fly out when I was shuffling. And here we go again. So a lot of you, the situation about reunion, okay? There's a thing here about reunion that's happening for some of you guys. Perhaps some of you just need to hang out with your friends, because that has to do with the Pisces energy too. The Piscean energy asks us to communicate, to pay more attention to our social group. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you may want to turn to your friends a little bit. Because there's a message here. It's like water energies, Cancer energy, that Three of Cups. But nonetheless, it's asking you to spend some time with your friends, with your loved ones, for that matter. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's Mercury in Cancer energy. Yeah, it's Mercury energy, the Three of Cups. So yeah, it's communication. Perhaps even healing communication in your home, because Cancer rules the home as well. In emotional conversation may need to happen for some of you. Here we go, Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. It's weird doing those back to back, because usually I have my own little thing in between when I cleanse the cards and meditate on the energy for quite a bit before I start again. So, but we gotta keep the show going. Thank you so much, folks, for being here, for being live with me, for hanging out. So we are using the Witch's Tarot still for Gemini. I do have the After Tarot and the Vice Versa Tarot to use as well. Let's see. Messages for Gemini. And we've used both of those earlier today. Messages for Gemini. All right. Cut the cards. Keep it flowing, Geminis. All right. The Ace of Wands. The Hermit. And the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. I feel like, Gemini, you had that Four of Swords energy late summer, early fall. And here's showing up again for you. And we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Having Temperance and the Four of Swords here. And I love, look at this Temperance card. This is such a beautiful Temperance card. Look at that rainbow in the back, guys. Like, this is gorgeous. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. Like that. It's like not even a liquid. It's almost like it's turning into a fabric here. The way, the flow, that's going between one cup from another. And I love the image of a maiden all in white. There's such a sense of innocence here in that angel's face. So whenever I see a Temperance card, I always think of Archangel Michael. For me, Temperance is not just Sagittarius energy. It's also a card of angelic protection and healing. Okay, it's literally the card of moderation. In a lot of deck, it is called the moderation as well. So I feel like, Gemini, having this and the Four of Swords here, a lot of you need to take a break. A lot of you need to rest. A lot of you need to practice some self-care. A lot of you needs to find a certain level of stability, a sense of like even a routine, that when you give yourself, you take a little hour out of your day to rest, okay? It's so, so, so important. And look at this beautiful butterfly, and this one is active. It's springtime. There's growth. There's new growth in that one. There's flower. It's flowering, okay? It's like there's a new beginning. There's a transformation that needs to take place. That spirit is offering you, Gemini, with that butterfly here and that Ace of Wands. And the Wands cards is all about action, right? And passion. And for you, this is like a very, yes, it may require action from you, but it's a spark of life, a new spark of life for you, Gemini. They're offering it to you, a transformation with that butterfly, something that's gonna bring you a lot more healing, that's gonna bring a lot more moderation in your life. And look at that rainbow, because there was a storm. Whenever we see a rainbow, we know there was a storm, right? It's because the sunshine after that storm that created that rainbow. And look at as we keep seeing flowers on this deck. There's flower here growing in that one, and there's flower here by that angel in the Temperance card. Spirit really want to bring some healing into your life. Look at this. This is the Hermit card. That's a major arcana card. This is the card of Virgo, but this is also the card of going within, of going into seclusion, of taking some time for yourself, of taking some time to introspect, okay, to find out what do I need, what do I want, what's my North Star, what is important to me. And this is the minor arcana version of this card. To have all these three cards on your deck, this is all about, okay, it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to pay attention to you, your inner world. Going, doing. It's not gonna work out this time for you, Gemini. Spirit is literally going to force you. Having Temperance and Hermit, you cannot control this energy, okay? The Hermit is gonna force you. It's gonna push you in a position. It's gonna create situation in your life that's going to basically leave you no choice but to take a moment, but to take a breather, but to go within, to introspect, okay, to take that break, to seclude yourself from people. Because some of you at the very edge here, okay, you pushed yourself to the very limit. Look at the way he's sitting at the edge here. You push yourself to the very limit. It's time to lay down the swords, at least to rest them for a second, so you can rest, so you can rest your body, you can rest your mind, you can spiritually rest, so you can hear these answers that you've been seeking, okay, you've been asking about. This is so important here, Gemini. This is such a strong energy, such a strong energy. This is saying like rest, withdraw your energy. Even if you are in a relationship currently, Spirit is asking you to withdraw yourself, your energy, and your person should understand, if this is your person who care about you, because they should have already been warning you, Gemini, about that. You're pushing yourself too hard. You're at the edge here. You're pushing yourself too hard. It's time for you to take a break, and I feel like you're going to have to take that break, okay? I'm going to get a clarification about on the Ace of Wands for you, to see what this new beginning, this transformation entails for you, Gemini. We're gonna use the expanded Reverie Lenormand for that. I'm using the same deck for the only deck. This is the only deck I'm using for clarifications this time. But the message is very clear for you, Gemini. I'm just repeating myself over and over. You need to take a break. You need to take some rest. You need to heal. You need a moment to heal, to recuperate, okay, to rejuvenate. Clarification on the Ace of Wands, please. Clarification on the Ace of Wands, please, Spirit, for Gemini. Okay, wow. Look at this. The clouds. The clouds. Okay, this in the Lenormand, the clouds, it depends what lays next to the clouds, okay? Like the side where it's stormy. Remember I said the rainbow that we see here in the Temperance card? I already could tell that there was a storm already. I already could tell you've gone through some stuff, Gemini. I already could tell that you've pushed yourself too hard. You're overcoming something. That's why the Temperance is here, to let you know, Spirit, the angels are saying, we are here for you. You're not doing this alone. Yes, you have to do your part. Hence the four swords. That's minor arcana energy. That is up to you. That is you having to take some measures on your own. Here, down, below, in the 3D world. Here, this is the as above. This is the as above part. This is Spirit pushing you towards that, giving you the assistance for you to achieve it. So yes, we already know when we saw that rainbow there was a storm. So this is the stormy clouds, and this is the where the sun is peeking out here from under the rainbow. So we place this here, Gemini. So this is the past. The rainbow is in the past, because I asked the clarification on the Ace of Wands for you. Okay, the rainbow. So this is telling me there's a storm passing, that new beginning that's coming through, this new spring, this new growth is after the storm. Okay, the storm is in the past. Whatever card lazy tell us about the storm, now we have nothing on the left of the Ace of Wands, but what we see where the sun is shining, that's this, where you have that blessing. The sun talks about blessing and happiness and enlightenment. Okay, and clarity. That sun, that happiness is on that side. That's how you're going to receive that happiness, whatever lays to the side of where that sun is shining. And that is your, what the spirit is ordering you during this time. That is your medicine, that is your prescription. Okay, Gemini, that is your advice from spirit to go in hermit mode, to take that rest with the Four of Swords. And that's like a repeated message, and that's why I keep repeating myself, because that's the same message coming through for you quite loudly during this time. Let's see what the Women's Oracle card have to tell you. Let's see. Messages for, whoa, my goodness, knock my crystal down and everything. Gemini, don't be upset at me. It's not me, I'm just a messenger. All right, give me a second, folks. All right, I had to look at this. I had a whole stack fell down onto the floor. Don't be mad at me, Gemini. I promise you. I promise you. Every single time I want to give you guys like the most positive reading. I believe in positivity, to focus on what's positive, but I relay the messages as they come, okay? That's why I shuffle on camera and cut the cards on camera so you guys can see. And I show you the cards so you can pick up the messages yourself as well. So let's see here. I put everything back because there was no doing that. Hold on, let's get some more staging for you, Gemini. My goodness, don't be upset, Jimmy Jen. I feel like you're going to feel very renewed after you take that break. You're gonna feel very renewed. You're gonna feel like, why was I waiting so long? Why was I resisting so much? Let's see here. I have a little bit of that. Oh, okay. Healing family issues at the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini. Okay, healing family issues. Your love life benefit as you forgive your parents. And look at this again, forgiving and learning. There's a lot of forgiving that needs to happen here. Your family and perhaps your person. This is about women and about love, right? So for some of you, it has to do with your upbringing, certain notions that you learn, perhaps a certain pattern of behavior that you saw growing up that are basically not helping you, that you're realizing now that are not for your best, in your best interest, okay, that are not in alignment to your higher self. And this is the card that actually flip out for you here. It's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Yes, for some of you, Gemini, you need to let go. We cannot heal if we are holding on to the baggage. We learn from the past, we release the past, we keep the lesson, and we leave the rest behind. There's a need here for you to release the past, for you to stay more in the present and not stress over what happened in the past or what may happen in the future, to focus on the things that you do desire in your life, the positive things you desire, okay? But we have two messages about forgiving, whether it's your parents, your upbringing, your background, something that happens in the past, your childhood or whatnot, or the value system that you are raised with. And there is also forgiving and learning. So learn from your mistake, learn from the past, and forgive yourself most of all, and forgive anyone that might have wronged you, okay? Let's see, messages from the universe. I love this deck, notes from the universe. It's so cheeky. It was a gift too, so that makes me double love it, from someone that I admire quite a bit. She's also on YouTube, Tanisha Ali. Check her out. She's my Reiki instructor, and she's very good. She has a lot of great manifestation videos as well. Let's see, messages for Gemini. Advice, messages from the universe from Gemini. Okay. Bum, bum. Keep going that way. We want you to go this way, Gemini, towards the sun, okay? Convince yourself, not others. Woo, Gemini. How on point. Oh my God. They're talking to you tonight, Gemini. How on point. How on point. Convince yourself, not others. Be true to yourself first. The same. Forgive yourself first before you go to others. Okay? See what was your part in the situation. Learn from that situation first before you place you put on others. And if there's some convincing that needs to be done, convince yourself, not others. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Hi ho, the universe. I feel like I need to read it again, Gemini. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Convince yourself, not others. This is your message, Gemini, and I hope that it brought you some clarity, and that that you heed. For those of you this is resonating with, that you take that time. You need time, Gemini. You need time to rest. You need time to break. You need time to introspect, to think about what's important to you. What's your North Star? What you're working for, and why you're working towards those things. Okay, what's your life purpose? And to convince yourself, to believe it yourself. Don't try to convince other people or to prove something to other people, okay? That's the message here for you. And most of all, again, for some of you, you need to let go of what happened in the past, okay? The past is the past. We can't recreate the past. We can't, it's done. Poof, gone. Just like this. That reading, done. We're moving on right now. Next reading. Sagittarius coming up. Welcome to the new people. Let me know if you guys, your reading has not come out yet. If you would like yours to be next, let me know, okay? You're here, you're live, so it will be first come, first serve. And as I told you guys, I'm still getting used to this. I like it. I love doing the live. And I'm not gonna lie, it's less labor and intensive too, because I don't edit my videos anyways. But let's see, what do we have? Quash is a Sagittarius. Oh, lovely. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, right on time, cross watchers. I cross watch too. My person is a Gemini. We are not in a relationship. Like I don't like I should say my spiritual partner. I don't call him my twin flame anymore. I just say my person, but he's not really mine. That's kind of weird. I need to find a new term to call him. What do you guys call your person? It's not a quash. It's more than a quash. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to have to think about that. What do I call him? My headache. I'm sorry, but I know Gemini, some of you might still be here, but I mean, y'all are intelligent and just lovely people and just so slick. I mean, Gemini and Aries, I think that's why we gravitate towards each other. It's a challenge. It's like, I'm gonna show you. But it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. Because that's the thing about Gemini and Aries, like we can be so calculating, because people don't think that about Aries, but we are very controlled people, okay? But then again, we have this aspect of ourselves where we can be so childlike, because there's that innocence that's always there. We want to play, and Gemini have that little thing going on too. So I feel like that's why a lot of times we connect so well. But and Gemini is all air, so it's kind of like that air that fuel the fire, I guess. I'm trying to explain away that connection. Oh, Lord. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go, Sagittarius. Here we go. Let's clear the air here, Sagittarius. A little bit of saging. I like the sage. They're so tightly packed, y'all. I always pull them apart. I don't know if you guys sage. Order some sage. Sage your house, smudge your home, okay? Your kids, your working area, your meditation space. Sage is very effective. And I don't always use the incense. I also use the oil. I have the in oil form. I have the spray. I travel with the spray sage. Let me tell you, like you always protect your energy, especially for those of you that are now get coming into your spirituality, that are still growing, that is still new to this. Once you open up to all sorts of things. So protect your energy, okay? Of course, ask Archangel Michael to protect you, to cover you. Ooh, how'd you get in there? But yes, also you can do things yourself as well, such as this. Here we go, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. We're gonna time Sagittarius at 39. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. I'm just writing it down, y'all. If not, it will take forever. The 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. Ooh, the Hermit is making the rounds today. Gemini just had the Hermit, and we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, for some of you, Sagittarius, you may have a child. You may have a child who is was very much an emotional child. They can be very happy or they can be very moody. For some of you, Sagittarius, you are part of a relationship or in a family environment. If it's not just a relationship, your family, your extended family even, or it's a work situation, but this is a love situation. So I'm going to focus on the love aspect of this message, okay? Where you've grown to just you're exhausted at this point. Let's get straight to it. You are just exhausted, okay? For some of you, that's what I'm getting here. For some of you, you've been carrying a burden, and I don't even think like someone gave you that burden to carry. I felt like for some of you, Sagittarius, you took on that burden yourself. Like, look at this. You can't even see his head. Headless man. All you see is the burden. Like, it's almost like when they see Sagittarius coming, it's like, ooh, the problems. It's like when your friends, you call your friends, they know Sagittarius is gonna start with the problems. Like you put so much on yourself. You didn't delegate some of these things. You took so much on yourself. Someone else had a reading like this. I think it was Virgo a while back. I can't remember. It might have been you too, Sagittarius. But like this, you're taking on so much, and now you exhausted. You went out. Like you almost like you are planning. You have your secret plan. Like you are planning an exit strategy. Okay? And I'm laughing, but I feel like it's very serious because there's someone here who's just have had enough. We just cannot anymore. Okay? Especially in regards to a relationship. I feel like someone had let you to do all the work. Someone felt like you can handle it. You always do it. You got this. And you are not speaking up for yourself. You are not letting it be known how you were overburdened for some of you. Okay? And for some of you, maybe you're a person that's feeling that way too. Because we're seeing the back of this person. We're seeing the back of them walking towards the home here. And here we have the High Priestess, which is like moon energy. It's all about the secrets. All about all the knowledge. Someone here knows. Someone here knows what's up. Someone here knows what's going on. They just choose to act like they don't know because it's working out for them. Whether this is you or your person, Sagittarius, the person knows what's going on. And the person knows that you know the other person understands what's going on, but nobody's talking about it. Everyone is carrying on, tiptoeing around, playing the role, doing the work, and even though they know, everybody knows this is not working, this is not sustainable, someone cannot keep carrying the burden, someone is exhausted, and they're just gonna allow it to go on because it's working out to their favor, okay? And what's facing here with that Page of Cups, some of you might have been staying in this relationship, staying stuck. I just say stuck. So some of you might be feeling stuck, but staying in this, sticking to that relationship, sticking to that situation because of a child, okay? Because of a child. Some of you also might feel like you've been working so hard on this, it's gonna be a fruit. Eventually something's gonna happen. But I feel like now that you're understanding that that person know, they can see you struggling and they're just not lifting a finger to help, that you are pulling out your energy and someone is planning an exit strategy here. before I started, someone say here that their partner, their person is a Gemini, and Gemini had the Hermit card. So if it's not you who's pulling your energy, believe me, your Gemini is about to, and it's not their fault, Sagittarius. For those of you dealing with a Gemini, because Spirit is gonna push them to pull away, to withdraw their energy. Okay, there's someone here's gonna have to go into Hermit mode to replenish themselves, because they've been doing too much. They've taken on too much on their shoulder, okay? And they've been doing it without, some of you, without saying a word, without saying, okay, like, can I get some help here? Okay, can you see I'm struggling? Okay, like, can you take care of this? Like, but the other, if you shouldn't have to, that's how you feel perhaps, because you already know the other person know. But someone here is planning the exit strategy, okay? Someone is about to bounce. Someone is about to take that time out. Someone's gonna have to. And don't blame them. Don't get upset at them. And if it's you, Sagittarius, that is gonna have to take that time out, that needs to take that break, that needs to go inside, to introspect, to go back to basic, to remember, why did I enter this partnership again? Why am I in this relationship again? Why am I doing all of this again? Why is that person not coming to my rescue when they can see I'm struggling again? And it's not about them so much, but for you, it's going to go right back again to, what do I want? What do I want this to go? How do I want this to change? And what am I going to do about it? Hermit energy. And this is not up to you, the Hermit energy. This is major arcana energy, okay? Whether it's you or your partner, someone's has been pushed to the limit here, overburdened, pushed to the limit. Look at this, on the edge, on the edge. Same message with Gemini. Gemini had this message, and yes, I feel like for some of you at the very end there may be an apology with the Page of Cups. Sometimes it talks about an apology here. Oh, okay, let's see. Yes, there's a change coming. This is the Star card. That's beautiful. I'm happy to see that there's a change coming, and a change needs to happen. This is, you see the sun is rising here above the tree. This is springtime, okay? It needed to happen. Oh, we have another one. I'll take that for you. Oh, you see this, Sagittarius? I'm talking about the home. You see, this is how we started this reading, that it may have to do with the home. This is have to do with the whole family here. You see, the home came out in reverse. This is the Lenormand. I don't usually read those in reverse, but here we go. Regardless, this is about the home here, okay? A change needs to happen in the home. A change needs to happen in the way the two of you are carrying on the responsibilities of the relationship. The home in the Lenormand, this is a 4. Look at this, number 17, which is also the Star card, the North Star, about faith, about healing, about hope. 17 comes down to an 8. Double down. The change needs to happen to to bring the stability in the home. Number 4, the 4 pillars, right? Stability, foundation, solid foundation. And look what we have at the bottom here. We have the King of Hearts, which is the same, right, as the King of Cups. And in the Star card, we have the Queen of Hearts. So we have a pairing. We have the King and the Queen, showing here quiet slide to the side, the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess, very sly about it. They're not coming up here in the reading. They're showing up as a page because they're holding back. Because they're holding back the emotions. They're holding back knowing, understanding what's going on. But nonetheless, this is what you're working towards. A king and queen stepping into their power by reclaiming their power, by taking 2 step back, several step backs for that matter, to introspect, to go back to basic as to what's important to them, to stand up for yourself also, for your own self-worth, okay, for what you deserve. So this is very interesting here. So if this is like a partnership about the home, not all hope is not lost. I feel like the two people are gonna come together. And yes, there may be an apology with the Page of Cups, but there's a lot of love here. There is a lot of wanting to make this work here, trying to make this work here, and I feel like you can overcome this, especially with number 17 with the Star card. This is like spring. Ooh, okay. This is it. This is your Woman's Oracle card. Give your relationship a chance. That's what we're saying. not all is lost here. You can repair this. We have the king and queen coming here with the home in stock. Springtime, a renewal is coming into the home. And this is your woman's oracle card. Give your relationship a chance. And did. Give your relationship a chance. But first you must give yourself a chance to stand up for your self-worth, to speak your mind, okay, for what it's important to you. Work on your partnership. I feel like you guys are gonna do this, okay? That silence thing about, oh, I know what's going on. It's only built resentment. Speak up. Speak up for go first. Decide what is it that you want. Where have you lost your footing? Okay, and come and bridge the gap. So first decide what you want. First decide, what's my part in here? How do I want to go forward? And then I feel like the two of you are gonna be able to work on this partnership. Okay, this is very beautiful for you, Sagittarius. Yay. Let's see, notes from the universe, messages for Sagittarius, messages for Sagittarius, Sagittarius, notes from the universe, messages for Sagittarius, messages for Sagittarius. I quite enjoy doing live reading, y'all. I'm going to be insufferable. I'm going to be doing them all the time. Especially today, like earlier, I was doing it. No one showed up, and I was just yapping, talking to myself like, for 17 minutes at the beginning, okay? This is your notes from the universe message, Sagittarius. It's not as if you need any more. Anymore, really? Any more responsibility? You don't need any more responsibility, I guess. This is the back of it, Sagittarius. It says, for as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will widely improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you pretty much stuck with me. Oh, wow. How I love you, the universe. You're stuck with the universe. You are the universe. Remember I used the word stuck earlier and I was just like, ooh, it's like, I literally like my body dropped back. It's like, ooh, but the word needed to come out. It was supposed to come out. So some of you, there's a sense where you felt like, okay, I'm stuck in this, but you don't have to stuck. It feels like, and nor do you need to change your person. You just need to understand them, okay? Understand the way they work. Understand, like, some people are not motivated to act on their own. They may need a little bit push to a little bit of a hint. Like, hello. You can't even see my neck. Hello, I'm coming here. Anyone's gonna help with the groceries. Like, hello. Like, so, okay, Saji, so you need to understand your person, what motivates them. And understand yourself, what motivates you. Okay, that's very important here. This is your message, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I hope it resonates, brought you some clarity, or you enjoyed the reading. Let me know. Let's see what we have next, unless someone wants to call out a sign. We got Scorpio. What I did, I just shuffled this deck. So whatever was next is what's next. I didn't do any particular arrangement this time, and I do notice that my viewership has gone down since I changed the name from Lanmou Tarot to Lanmou Spiritual. I guess it's something in the analytics and algorithm of YouTube, like they have to resort and re-index everything. I don't know, but hey, we're marching on. Even if it's just one of you guys that watch them, we're gonna keep going until Spirit say, hey darling, it's time to move on. But we're gonna keep going, okay? So here we go. We're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's clear the table for you, Scorpio. All right. It's weird doing this on camera. All right. I kind of like shorten it and simplify it, but it's still kind of weird. Because usually it takes a full like 2-3 minutes at least in between, well, at least 3 minutes. Me sometimes even 10 minutes in between reading. But here we go. We're doing it, and we're doing it live. Scorpio energy. Messages for Scorpio Spirit. Do we have any Scorpio right now on? I think we have a few people on the chat. Do we have any Scorpio live with us? Or let's see. You are super travel brave. I love it. And you're Oh, I can't even see who said that. Thank you so much for saying that. I don't even feel brave, y'all. It's very strange though this whole thing happened. It's kind of organic. Like I never anticipated. I never saw this coming. Like ever. Ever. And now that I'm doing it, I'm like, I wish I was called on this journey a little bit earlier. I wish I knew sooner. I wish I've been hanging out doing this for years now because I love it so much. I feel like I feel at home. It feels right. It feels normal. It feels, I don't know. It's just like it just goes, it's like when you're with someone you really like, you really connect with that person, the conversation flows and all. um oh, that is you, Miss Tanisha. Hi. This is my I call my spiritual mentor. Follow her on YouTube, folks. She's like awesome. I love your manifestation videos you've been doing. Like this is just so amazing. I haven't been able to look at the names. I'm still getting used to the live thing. So I'm like trying so hard to read the comments. I miss the name. I love you too. I love you so much. Thank you so much. You've encouraged me so much and given me so much. Thank you. And oh my gosh, that is so awesome that you're here, stopping by. It's funny, the last thing I did before I started reading, I kind of checked out one of your video, the last one you posted. I didn't even finish it. I was just like, okay, I gotta go to start recording. That's kind of amazing. Oh, and by the way, Tanisha, if you're still here, I'm using your card. That's my gift from Tanisha. And especially for those of you that are like in the Atlanta area, if you're interested in Reiki healing, take your Reiki class from Tanisha, from Butterfly Transformation. That's how I started. I did mine. I got my certification and become a Reiki master from her. She's amazing. All right, here we go, Scorpio. I'm all giddy now and I'm getting shy. Okay, here we go. Energy for Scorpio. Scorpio. My sister is a Scorpio. My god sister also is a Scorpio. I have a god sister who's a Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Aries is ruled by Mars. Me and Scorpio, we get along very well. Scorpio and Aries. Ooh, a lot of jumpers for you. I did see that 3 of Swords here, Scorpio. That just flew out for you. All right. Okay, Scorpio, here we go. Let's see what messages Spirit have for you. And y'all, I know I talk a lot on these lives. When I tell you, I do not talk all that much in real life. I just do not. Oh, King of Swords. Yes. You Scorpio. The world, like I'm almost like I'm pulling the card so fast. It's like I cannot wait what's next for you, Scorpio. And what's next for you is just, gosh, beautiful energy. Then the Page of Wands. My goodness, we're starting with the King of Swords. Look at this King of Swords here. Okay, this is control. This is power. This is someone like, for Scorpio. I feel like for last year there was so many readings for Scorpio that was about like claiming your power. We connect with spirit. They're calling you on this journey. And I feel like Scorpio, something shifted sometime in late of 2019, where I started feeling this, like, yes, you are doing it. And now you're like to the King of Swords, like you literally really reclaiming your power. You're really taking control. And for a lot of you, it's really control over your life, control over the things that you are passionate over, it's control over the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you want to go towards. And I pulled this, what's staring at me with that sky in the back is the Magician. You've been manifesting. You're manifesting something new for yourself, a new beginning, Scorpio. And you're taking it with gusto. And yes, you are very serious about it. And yes, you are passionate about it with a sense of adventure, but you also understand the gravity of the situation. Okay, and look here, we have the world in this at the center of this. A karmic cycle is ending. You are ready to start anew. You are ready to restart something into your life, to push the reset button in your life. Okay, for many of you, Scorpio. And all of a sudden I'm getting this vibration here on my index finger, whatever it may be. It may mean for some of you, you're like seriously like major like this hand is buzzing. Like some of you, you are just kind of like ready to start something, a new chapter in your life. Okay, the world card is about karma. It's about closing a karmic cycle. Whenever we end one, something new is starting. No, it's not the death card, which is your card, Scorpio, in regards to transformation. This is more about like it's almost like the transformation already took place. You've already done all of this. You've already gone through all the stages. Okay, now you're at the point where you're really gonna be almost like reborn, or this new cycle, this new role you're about to start playing, a role where you're really gonna be in a place of authority, especially over your life, over your everyday life, over your purpose, over the things that you do, what you contribute your energy and your time to. It is so important here. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles. It is necessary for you to get to that. It was necessary for you. That's what you've been led to. You were being guided towards the whole time, towards those Ten of Pentacles. If those of you, especially that had issue in regards to your finances, in regards to your career and your money, you were like, am I gonna be able to provide? Am I gonna be able to support my family like my parents did? Am I able to provide for my children like a comfortable life? I feel like you're gonna be getting your answer very soon, Scorpio. Okay, and if you are in a relationship with someone and there've been some back and forth, or that person, especially for those of you, if there's an age gap in that relationship, even if it's not an actual age gap, but one person is acts a lot more mature than the other person, I feel like you're really gonna start if it's you, Scorpio, who's the older person, you're gonna assume the responsibility. You're no longer gonna wait for that person to do things. You're no longer going to expect for that person to bridge the gap. You're just going to assume the responsibility, okay? And for some of you, I can hear it on my right here, almost like you're saying like, yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, it's like I have another kid, okay? You're just gonna assume that you have another child. That person, you're gonna take them on because you're just gonna start making stuff happen. Yes, you've been manifesting, you've been praying, you've been putting your affirmations out there. A cycle that is about to come to a close. Okay, for some of you, you're about to go towards your abundance. You've been manifesting there and it's there for you. And yes, for some of you, Scorpio, it very well may be that that leadership position you're taking is that you're being thrust on. It's that of the elder of your family. Okay, it's almost like you're the go-to person, the person that brings everybody together. Because with the Ten of Pentacles, it's not just about money and abundance. It's also, there's a sense of family, of lineage here. Okay, especially the extended family, like traditions, the way we've always done things. Okay, so this is so amazing. Oh wow, look at this, the decision. I feel like for you, Scorpio, that's already been made. That decision's already been made. You've already chosen your path. You know where you want to go. Okay, there's no confusion here. I'm gonna take one for you on the Ten of Pentacles. This is the card of a choice, the choice. And by the way, this is like the Queen of Diamonds, is like the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. The choice. You've already made the choice. You already know which path. You already know the door you're gonna walk into. And Spirit have already help you make that choice, because it's almost like your new beginning has already been laid out for you. It's already been laid out for you. You just had to go through that cycle. You just had to finish learning those lessons. You just have to finish going through those steps before you could step into this new vortex, before you could walk through the gate, right? So here we go. Clarification on the Ten of Pentacles for Scorpio. Clarification on the Ten of Pentacles for Scorpio. Yes, this is me saying like, we're gonna keep it short. And here I am, more clarification. Oh Lord. Okay. Here we have, ooh, the flowers, the bouquet. This is an invitation. There's a message coming for you. Yes, this is an invitation. You are being welcome. For some of you, you see again, this is the two birds card in the expanded Lenormand, Reverie Lenormand. Here we have the ones, this is the owl. There's like a serious conversation that needs to happen. I feel like for some of you, Scorpio, it's almost like the elder of your family, someone wants to pass you the baton. Okay, someone wants you to assume the role of the elder, even if it's not a specified role, it's not a spoken role, but I feel like you would understand it once it happens. Okay, and I don't feel like anyone is passing per se. It's almost like a change of guards, if you will. Okay, once you assume, you come to that place of authority within yourself, and all of a sudden someone's like, oh, you've passed all those tests. And I feel like for some of you, Scorpio, maybe something that's spiritual, especially seeing the owls here. We have two birds cards here. This is like the highbrow, the wise communication, that important conversation. Okay, this is not just about like gossip and people talking and chit chatting. This is like, and like spiritual messages. And I can see the full moon in the background here. For some of you, there's an invitation. There's an invitation to for a higher order, whether it's if within a family, as in your blood family, or it may be to a higher order, like a spiritual order even. But there is an invitation here, and there's a new level of responsibility that's being assumed by you. Oh, okay. Engagement. Talking about new level, ascension and responsibility. Here comes the engagement. Yes. Assume your role. And for those of you that are getting engaged, guess what? I almost always see, especially look at this. We have a couple in the back. We have this elder holding the baby. For some of you, this is you bringing your person home to meet the elder, to ask for the blessing, okay? To ask for the blessing, okay? And here comes the engagement. That's what happens next. The abundance comes next, okay? For some of you, yes, there's an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and it is true love. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, you Scorpio, go for it. Okay, it's a woman that's gonna bring you true love and also a lot of abundance. Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. You made your choice. You've already chosen your person. You've already chosen the door you're gonna walk through, and now everything else just flows. Beautiful. Let's see messages from the universe. Notes from the universe. Let's see what messages we have coming through for you, Scorpio. Notes from the universe. I love this deck from Miss Tanisha. That was just right here live with us. Oh, I don't really usually do those in reverse. This card is already. Okay, let's see. I'll let you read it first, Scorpio. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. Oh, we know that's Scorpio magic. If you ever been loved, like really loved by a Scorpio, there's nothing like it. Like, I mean, this is intense, strong love. Like, Scorpios, like they're all in or all out. If you've ever been caught out by a Scorpio too, oh, you have stories to tell. This is the pain you'll never forget. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Oh, the universe. The difference between a friend and a foe, right? So for some of you, you've decided where love can grow. You decided who's your partner. You decided what kind of life you want to be. You've decided what the next cycle is going to be for you. You've decided, and you are taking control of it. It's you. It's up to you. It was your choice. Good for you, Scorpio. This is your message, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, that you got something out of it, some clarity at least. So let's see. Send a comment if this said anything to you guys. Some of you expecting an engagement, or doing big things, taking control of your life in a new way. It's a yes. Spirit telling you keep going, okay? Let's keep going. Let's clear the table. Let's clear the table for you. The next reading, who's next? Oh my goodness, I forgot to put the timestamp for Scorpio. I got so excited when I see Tunisia. Anyway, we have Taurus is next. All right, Taurus, we're going to remember to put your timestamp here, and we're going to put it at 67. Oh my goodness, I do talk. Thank you for hanging out, guys. And if you're here, you like to shout out your oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You inspire me, like seriously. And thank you so much for stopping by, Tanisha. I love you so much, and I appreciate you and admire you so much. Like I mean, I know I can see like big great things happening in the future, because like someone said recently on YouTube, like there's a war, like, when like the good and the bad happening right now in the world, and the people that are fostering love and goodness, that are doing the work. I feel like more of us are coming into the fold, right? I feel like more of us are coming into the fold. More of us are needed. More of us want it to be more out there. To inspire, to show the light to other people, and that's what you're doing, and you did that for me too. So I hopefully more people discover you and your message and your channel, and also come into the fold. And I just love it. Thank you so much. I admire you so much. That's the whole purpose of this, folks. That's the whole purpose of this, togetherness, right? Togetherness and spreading love. That's just, I just love it. I'm literally almost like I'm getting emotional here. Like, okay. Let's clear the energy a little bit for you, Taurus. For you. I unpack my sage. It comes so like compacted, and I feel like it's harder to burn. So I kind of like pull it apart. Especially when if I'm like smudging, and it lasts longer too, folks. So all right, Taurus, 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 Taurus. Taurus. Messages for Taurus, Spirit. Messages for Taurus. Do we have any Taurus here? Okay. There's not that many people, but still, if anyone looking in and you'd like me to do your sign next that has not been done, please place your request, okay? There we go. Taurus, Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Messages for lovely Taurus. I just realized I've been using this deck, the same deck. I have 3 decks here to choose from, but which is tarot it is. The 5 of Cups, Justice, and the 3 of Wands. Okay. Oh, we got this. We have a card in reverse. What is that? This is the 7 of Pentacles. And you guys know I don't natural for my cards in reverse. So how did it get in reverse? I do not know. But it is. It's supposed to be. Unless they come out like this in reverse, then I read it as such in reverse. So for you, Taurus, I feel like, and by the way, this is Taurus energy, like that page of Pentacles here that came out in reverse. I feel like, Taurus, for some of you, you are very much so feeling a sense of loss. Okay, you are feeling a sense of loss, like a fish out of water. For some of you, you might have you might have had a fallout with your person, and that left you feeling with a sense of like almost, where do I go? What do I do? Like of direction, like you're feeling directionless almost. Okay, and it's not even in a way that's gonna, it's not even in a way that's gonna garner a lot of sympathy, Taurus, because I feel like for some of you it's almost like it might have been a codependent relationship where you gave your all to that person, or you saw that person as your all, and I feel like now you literally feel like you lost. Like, what do I do? What do I do? You are the fish, and this is the water right there next to you. You can't even see the wall. There's a whole body of water. Forget there are 2 cups still standing. There's a whole body of water still next to you. If this is not you, this is the way a person is feeling. Okay, so rest assured, no matter what face they're giving you, no matter what they're showing you, this is how they're feeling. A sense of feeling a great loss, like they do not know what to do. They do not know what to do. I need this. I need that person. I need this feeling. What do I do? I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. There's an intensity here. And here we have justice. There's a sense here, for some of you, you might have gotten a divorce. For some of you, someone may be talking about divorcing. It may just be in the talk phase. It hasn't happened yet, okay? Someone has not taken the steps. For some of you, it may be that you're still in your relationship, but there's so much conflict, and that you are afraid that this relationship is gonna end in divorce. And because of that, you are almost like manifesting this negativity into your life, okay? Because you are so afraid of that. And yes, for some of you, it may very well may be somebody wronged you, and that you are seeking justice in the situation. You are waiting for it. You expect it to happen because you did everything that you were supposed to do, and you're like, where are my results? Where are my results? I tended to the land. I watered the soil. I planted the seeds. This is the Seven of Swords energy. I mean, of Pentacles energy. I did everything I was supposed to do. Where are my results? It came out in reverse. You feel like you've done all this work and there's nothing to show for it. You give that person all that love. By the way, every time I pull this to show this to you, what do I see? Is the 10 of Wands. You're feeling overburdened. You're feeling a sense of heaviness you're walking around with. Indeed. And this needs to be relinquished. This needs to be released. Okay, you need to let go of this baggage. This baggage that you're carrying is not gonna result in anything good. It's just gonna keep bringing you down and further down and further down. Okay. For some of you here, there's a sense of that loss, that feeling of loss of that partner, of that relationship, may have created a sense of you can't focus on anything else, a sense of distractions in your life, okay? Like you cannot see anything, you cannot focus on anything else, nothing else seems to even matter, not even like they matter, you don't see it, they don't exist at all. But what you know, Taurus, is that because you felt like you've done the work, you've done everything right in that relationship, and not understanding why that person did not perhaps return the love, that person did not treat you better. You're not understanding this disappointment, you're not understanding this emotional betrayal. Almost some of you are feeling this great oh gosh, sadness that you're experiencing right now. You almost like waiting on karma to handle it, okay? Like you're throwing in the towels, you're not even taking care of your own self, you're just waiting for karma to take course. You're just like expecting it. And for some of you, Taurus, you may have Aries in your chart, or there is an Aries here that's gonna bring you a message, that's going to bring you some kind of comfort, okay? Look out for that. Here we have the cross. Oh my goodness. Yes, number 36, a sacrifice. Yes, you felt like you sacrificed everything. You sacrificed yourself. You sacrificed your resources, your time, especially your time. I'm getting time here very heavily. It was a sacrifice for you. Losing that person was a sacrifice for you, okay? There was a sacrifice here. For some of you, you felt like you were sacrificed, okay? You were turned into a sacrifice. We have a whole little stack that just came out here. Let's look. The lily. Someone didn't choose you because of the tradition. There might have been a big age gap between the two of you. There might have been like some of you, you wanted a traditional relationship and the other person was not willing to give that to you. They were never going to give you a commitment. They were never going to give you the ring. They were never going to take you home. They were never going to wife you, to husband you. They were never serious. And I know I'm saying as a matter of factly, and it may come out a little bit harsh. And it's coming out that way. It's not for me. It's the way the message is being conveyed, because some of you need to hear it. Even me saying that, I know that's why. Some of you need to hear it. Okay? Here we have number 32. The moon. Look at the initials here under that cup. C and M. CM. If you or your person have those initials, if those letters mean something to you, this message is especially for you. But we know here in the Lenormand, the moon is about what can be seen by the public. For some of you, you feel like this betrayal, this emotional sense of lack, not having that person, everyone is watching, you feel like it's taking away from you. How are you going to show your face to the public? People are gonna excuse me, people are gonna feel like something is wrong with you. Perhaps that person have some kind of status, and you feel like, okay, I'm not gonna be allowed here. Am I gonna be welcome there? There's a real sense of loss here in a major way, and the public face of this is really make it even heavier for some of you. Okay. At the end of the day, you have a choice to make. What you gonna do? Are you gonna choose yourself? Or are you gonna choose to wallow in the disappointment? Or are you gonna choose to jump back in the water and swim? What did they say? There's plenty of fish, right? In the ocean. There's someone who's better suited for you. There's something that's better, someone who's gonna treat you better, who's gonna understand you better. You have to choose which door you're gonna walk into. You're gonna stay stuck in the past, or you're gonna go towards the future. And for some of you, that future here, I feel like there's an Aries person that's on the other side that's also been manifesting you, someone like you who understands love, who loves deeply, who wants to connect with you, okay? It may be somebody you know, it may be someone you do not know. This year is in the past. Which door are you going to choose? What are you going to choose, Taurus? That great sacrifice that you feel like you made, that you feel like for nothing, for a lot of you. But nothing is ever for nothing. There's a reason you went through this. For you to perhaps even learn about red flags, for you to learn about your worth, for you to learn on what it is to be in a healthy relationship, what it means for someone to care about you, for someone to really care about you, to come close to you, to be in a partnership with you, to work with you, okay? There are lessons that needed to be learned. Don't hold on to the baggage. Don't hold on to the baggage. Don't hold on to the burdens. Pray on it. Release those to spirit. Release those to your angels, okay? Ooh, okay. This is your Women's Oracle card. At the bottom, separation. So for those of you that have a choice to make, and you've been wondering, you're not sure which way to go, leave the past behind. Release that burden. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Indeed. And your card came down upside down in reverse. It says it is safe for you to love. And you guys saw it came out like this. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. For some of you, it is that to separate from the past, to welcome something new. There's something new here that's waiting for you. There's something new that's that is more in alignment with who you are, that's gonna allow you, to be your authentic self, to not try to chase, to not try to please, to not try to, you know, mold and shape yourself into what you think that person wants, to make all the sacrifices and to constantly being let down. There's something else. Love is still possible. Don't become cynical about love because of this experience. Take the lessons and leave the rest, and leave the rest in the past, okay? As you march forward. This is a message for you, Taurus. And Taurus, you're very strong, and I know you're very loyal. You work on that relationship like until the very end. But we have to know when to cut our losses. We have to know when we've giving so much of ourselves and something is not working. So for those of you this is resonating with, meditate on it. Meditate on it, okay? Let's see. Notes from the universe. Let's see what additional message, advice that Spirit have for you, Taurus. Let's see what additional message Spirit have for you. And by the way, I'm saying this with like a wide-eyed, okay? I am a Sun in Aries. The Three of Wands is the card of Sun in Aries. And yes, I am a Taurus rising. So understand. I know even though the message may come out a little bit not what you might want to hear, but that's the way it is. That's the message that's coming out. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't. It's okay. But if it does, try to get something useful out of it. All right, there we go. Things are about to get really juicy. That's your card, Notes from the Universe. And there's messages on the other side too. Woohoo. Let's see. A little heads up. on an addiction that afflicts all really old soul. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange. Love the universe. That's what we're just talking about, Taurus. Giving love can become an addiction greater than receiving love. But we know addictions are not a positive things, right? So that giving over giving without receiving, without anything being reciprocated, it's not good. It's not, it hasn't worked for you, right? So that's what spirit is telling you. Like, things are about to get real juicy, and I feel for some of you, you're gonna understand it. That was a lesson that you needed to learn, and you're gonna understand how, when it is safe to love. And that's how I started this live, and hence the title of the live, do you believe in love? Because I'm so fascinated. I've been getting so much love messages, okay, and a lot of it I know is for myself, but I also feel like some of it is things coming through to the universe for the collective, about love. I've been feeling such a great sense of love, like seriously, I feel like throughout the day, sometimes I just feel almost like an invisible like hug, like I feel like I'm being showered with love from the universe. It's been so much and like consistent since Mercury entered Mercury entered Pisces. Really, it started for me. So, and that's why I asked you guys at the beginning, do you believe in love? Do you truly believe in love? Do you understand that you can love someone? Go back from at the beginning again to watch, because do you believe that you can love someone, you can truly love someone and not necessarily be in a relationship with that person? Do you believe that you can give, you can share with someone true feelings, a true connection without opening your life to that person? There is such a thing. You don't have to sacrifice yourself. You don't have to sacrifice your values. You do not need to sacrifice your traditions, your culture, your sense, your self-worth, your self-esteem because of love. Because that love that you have will always be. Because true love, that's why people that truly love someone, no matter what they do, you cannot explain it. You're frustrated by it. You still love that person. Because it's not per se because of something that they're doing, right? It's just an energy that you are sharing with that person. So for those of you Taurus that this message is resonating with, truly believe that all this love that you are giving, it was not in vain. All this love that you are sharing, it was not for nothing, even though some of you may be feeling like this, because with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you felt like you did not get the results that you needed after planting all those seeds, after doing all that work, after doing all that sacrifices. But you are putting love in the universe, and that's something big, and that's something huge, okay? And also understand that you don't want to get addicted to that giving, right? You want it to be balanced. In all things balance, the Justice card, keeping it balanced, okay? And to always not discount you, what you want, what's important to you. And this is your message, Taurus. And I'm sorry it goes so long, and I'm really like need to try to not let it go so long. But I feel like it needed to be said, and I hope you're receiving it well. So we are going on, we're marching on to the next. Thank you so much, Taurus. Thank you for everyone who's still hanging out. I appreciate you, every single one of you. I've been kind of like in the zone here, not paying attention. So if you guys have questions or asking questions and I'm not seeing it, please forgive me. I'll get better with learning how to keep track of these live comments. I don't know how people do it, especially those people that have like hundreds of people in their lives and their comments are flowing. I mean, how? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Let's clean the table for Cancer. Cancer. It's still so weird doing this on camera, cleaning up. Let's see who we have. Cancer. Yay. Someone asked for Cancer right on time. Yes, it's Cancer time. And I'm glad I saw your message. I'm going to have to check to see if there's a way to slow down how fast the comments go through. Yeah, perfect timing. So this message might be for you, very much so, just for you. You come asking for Cancer right on time. There you go. Mm, Cancer. And we're gonna switch it up, Cancer. We're switching things up. We're switching things up. We're going with the after tarot, Cancer. We're switching things up. A little bit of clearing of energy, just a little bit. I always do that in between the readings. So let's see here, messages for Cancer. I used this deck earlier for the first live we did earlier. I've been using the Witch's Tarot and it just kept flowing. So until my energy pulled me towards the other card. So here we go, Cancer. Cancer wanted to go towards the after tarot. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. A couple more shuffling. Okay. All right. Ooh. Spirit, messages, guidance for our Cancer friends. Messages, guidance for our Cancer friends. That was the Seven of Swords that just flipped out for you, Cancer. Interesting. But we're going to cut the cards. Messages for Cancer. Here we go, Cancer. That was an interesting cutting of the cards here. Ooh, the Fool. Justice card. Oh my goodness. What did we just do? It was Taurus. And let me write down your timestamp, Cancer. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Cancer, we're gonna put you at 89 minutes. Maybe even 88, really. It's been going for a second. All right, forgive me here. So yes, Taurus had this right there in the center as well of their reading, the Justice card. And you guys see it's a whole different deck. So issues of justice and fairness and karma. There's a lot of karma being settled during this time, okay? So you start Dark Cancer with the Fool, okay? This is like an energy of new beginning, taking a leap of faith, okay? Uranus energy. So for a lot of you, there's like a major I almost say uprising. So I don't know what that means to you, but there's something that there's a big shift. And this is the after tarot. Usually we'll see that person is on top of the ledge, contemplating taking that leap of faith. Here we see they've already taken that leap of faith. Whatever it is that was so scary, they were afraid about, it's not so scary. Look, it's not even that it's not even that deep, right? They can still holding on to the top. The puppy is still hanging up on top, and it's almost like they can almost raise themselves up if they really wanted to bench press themselves up. Is that bench press? No. To lounge? Is that okay? Never mind. Like to raise themselves up, back up if they wanted to, right? And smelling the roses, carefree, enjoying the scenery, like whatever new beginning that you are contemplating going on, undertaking, Cancer, I feel like some of you, you've done it. Or at least you started the initial phase of it and you realize, what was I so scared for? What was I afraid of? This is good. This is what I've been wanting to do. I wish I did that sooner. Okay? There's nothing to fear here towards a new beginning, because it's a new beginning that's going to bring a lot of balance in your life. And that's also I feel like for a lot of you, this is gonna bring you. Look at this. Look, whenever I see this, do you see the mirror image of this, the 11 and the 9 here? That's what they're putting my message, my attention towards. So there's a mirroring of image here. When I say some karma is being settled for some of you, especially in regards to your finances, you are coming into some good money. Okay, you are gonna be sitting pretty. But something was owed to you. If you're starting a new job, a new career, especially, you are starting starting a new project, a new partnership with somebody. It's going to be very promising. It's going to be very fruitful. Okay, have no fear. Even if you're afraid, if you're just investing into something new, have no fear. You're gonna get all your investment back and more. Okay, you're gonna be sitting pretty for a lot of you, and it's because it's karma. It's almost like you've done the work. It was owed to you. That's why it's coming. Okay, that's why it's coming to you. I just saw the first line. What was that? So I didn't see the rest of it. Sorry. It's hard to read the comments as I'm reading the energy. But so for you Cancer, the mirror image here, it's almost kind of like saying like it's a reflection. It's a reflection. This new be this abundance you're stepping into with the Nine of Pentacles, it's your hard work from the past that's paying off. Okay, it's a reflection of the karma that you have accumulated that's paying off for you. And look what we get to the Queen of Pentacles, not the King, but yet the Queen, just as important. The Queen of Pentacles to me is a minor arcana version of the Empress, which is the card of abundance, of Venus, right, of beauty. And we know this card here, the Nine of Pentacles especially, there's so much, always a lot of beauty and opulence in that card. Someone enjoying the fruit of their labor. Someone like, because sometimes we ask for things, especially things. We want a lot of things. We pray for more things, right? We work hard to get things. And then when we get those things, we don't realize we don't really enjoy it all that much, right? For a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure that has happened to some of you too. You realize like, yeah, that's good. I really wanted this, new bicycle, this fancy new bicycle that does all these things. And you realize 2 years down the line, oh gosh, it's been a whole 16 months since I even looked at the way of this bicycle, much less use it, right? You realize you don't really enjoy it all that much. You don't celebrate it all that much. You don't partake in it all that much. So for you, Cancer, that's not the case. Whatever it is you've been working hard towards, whatever was that new beginning, that leap of faith that you were pushed towards, because this is major kind of energy. This is out of the void, this new beginning start. This is something brand new that you're starting out. Whatever that was for you, not just that it's a gift from the universe based on your own good deeds, based on your own karma that you accumulated. But it's also the best part of this for me, and I love to see that so much. You're going to enjoy it so much. You're going to celebrate those wins so much. You're going to make the most of it. And that's just beautiful. And especially seeing the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles to me is like such a nurturer. She knows how to multiply, right? She knows how to even like she's fertile, right? That's the word, fertile. There was one word to describe the Queen of Pentacles, it would be fertile. So she knows how to use the natural resources to nurture, to bring more, to create, right? Whether it's a child in the sense of fertility, whether it's growing food, whether it's, excuse me, helping the community. So those wins that you are making, you're not just gonna enjoy them for yourselves. You're going to be able to create. You're going to be able to multiply them. You're going to be able to use them for the greater good. And that's just absolutely beautiful, 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 Cancer. You will be in your element. Okay, this is not about emotions here. Yes, you will use your emotion, of course. You're an emotional being, but Cancer, you're also going to use your intellect. You're also going to use your know-how. You're also going to use your resourcefulness to create a lot of abundance around you. And everyone around you is also going to benefit. You're not going to stick just to your beautiful garden and just enjoying it. Yes, you're going to do that too. But you're also going to expand some of that outward. And to me, that's the most beautiful thing. And look at this. This new beginning, what it did is clear out the clouds. And by the clouds, I mean the dark clouds. You see, because we placed this here, whatever was in the past is gone. This is the sun shining on you. This is the clouds in the Lenormand. The clouds have two meanings. If whatever is on the side of where the dark clouds are, that's a negativity that you're dealing with. If that had come in reverse, that would have told me a whole different story. It would have told us, yes, you'll be coming into new things, but perhaps it may be fleeting. But perhaps it's gonna bring a lot of the trouble, a lot of storm into your life. Perhaps the people around you would be jealous. That's not the case for you. This is the side of the sun that's towards this new beginning. That's towards that justice. That's towards that abundance. So that's even more promising and even more beautiful. Oh gosh, let's see. Oh, the moon, public. Yes, it's gonna be for everyone to see. People are gonna admire you for it. People are going to celebrate you for it. Okay, this is very good, Cancer. And we don't even need to take more. Of course, fourth house energy. Here comes number 4, the house, the home, the home. It's you, Cancer. Of course, the home is gonna show up here. We don't like. This is like you literally creating your own sense of stability. You literally bringing in that abundance, creating this beautiful environment. This beautiful, like your home is your castle, creating this welcoming place, creating this lavishness for yourself. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this is very good. And even if in regards to women's Cancer, just trust and believe that if you have someone in your life right now, you're going to do, and they're going to do the best to make sure that things are on the up and up. There's going to be a sense of balance in your relationship. There's going to be a sense of fairness in your relationship. And for some of you, if you've been trying to procreate to get pregnant, this is also very promising. It's going to happen for you, okay? Your home is going to start expanding. There's going to be an expansion in your home, okay? You're going to welcome some the good news very soon if you don't know it yet. For some of you, if you've been trying to, because especially with the moon here, the moon is about pregnancy as well, feminine energy. Okay, let's see. This is the woman's oracle card. Let's see what love message come out for you, because I had a lot of money here in abundance. Love message for Cancer, Spirit. Love message for Cancer. I love your reading, Cancer. This is really good. Oh, okay. Came out face up at that. Stay optimistic about your love life. At the bottom of the deck, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Always keep it positive. Always your thoughts, your feelings. Imagine your fairy tale. Let me tell you, this Piscean energy that's been going on, I've been in such a dreamy state of mind. Like yesterday, I think I spent a good solid 3 hours just daydreaming. Like that's what I use the most of the day. I literally like I read a lot. I read like 2 books yesterday. I daydream. And I could have gone even longer. Like today again, I had to push myself to go out and make my appointment because I've been feeling so dreamy. So for some of you, if you can steal some time in your day to dream, do so. Okay, do so. Dream, daydream. It's so beautiful. Like just daydreaming. Here, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Yes, even if you don't have someone in your life currently, trust and believe. Like keep your thoughts, keep your feelings, most importantly, positive. Okay, keep those feelings in alignment with the thoughts. Okay, the things that you're thinking about. I see, will Gemini get back together? If you go back, I'm gonna answer your question in the second. Okay, let me finish with Cancer here, but I see your question. But here, if you keep, just like it says, your positive thinking, when we are manifesting, we are creating those affirmations, not just saying them, not just setting those intentions. The thoughts, the feelings that you bring forth in that manifestation is just as important. I should say, or just as important. Okay, they go hand in hand. If you're manifesting a beautiful thing and you stay feeling like, oh my gosh, that will never happen to me, oh my gosh, I have bad luck in love, oh my gosh, like, you know, my whole family have bad luck, like, you know, things like that, it's basically like negating all those beautiful things you're trying to create. Instead, spend some time in this beautiful lavish garden you've created for yourself. Okay, think about this beautiful man or woman that you like to sit there and sipping wine or a nice tall glass of lemonade with you. Think about the children you'd like to see playing in this garden. Feel the happiness that you would feel with them. Like whatever it is that's your ideal, think it, feel it, and daydream about it like hard. I truly believe like in daydreaming, y'all. Let's see, notes from the universe. Notes from the universe for Cancer. Notes from the universe for Cancer. Notes from the universe for Cancer. So yes, Cancer, the time is right. karma is on your side. So manifest things. Think about the things that you want, okay? And go big. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't try to be timid about it. Ask for exactly what you want, okay? The universe wants to give it for you, to you. It's not only about being right. It's not only about being right. That's your card, notes from the universe, and I want you guys to see it. You can maybe read it yourself. And let's see. In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. Don't you agree? Who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. So being right is not always what's important. I would say is really not that important at all, because what is right? What's right for you, what is maybe completely different than what's right for the other person, okay? And then what's actually right today may not be what's right tomorrow. So understanding the other person, understanding where they're coming from is so important. And I feel for some of you, you're quite maturing into that, okay? Even within yourself, to understand that for yourself. But for the question in regards to, oh, this is it for you, Cancer. Thank you so much. I so don't want to forget about that question. But thank you so much, Cancer. This was your message, and I hope that it resonated. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, like through and through for you. Financial came out, and women's as well. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. So for that question about Gemini and Taurus, and we just finished those. At the end of it, there was a sense here that yes, you guys are gonna make it work out, because we have that stock card that came out with the stock card came out with, I believe, with the home card. Yes, with the home card, which has the king of, which the home card, as you can see, has a king of hearts, and the stock card has the queen of hearts, and it's like a pairing happening. And I feel like for some of you, it was like you also have the woman's card saying work on your partnership. So I feel like yes, if you, the two of you, choose to work on that partnership, there is a great chance that you will come together. Okay, and I don't know what is your particular situation, but this is the way the reading was read. Like, if what the message, the way it came across, if it resonated with you, go back and look at it, and try to get the advice from it and go from there. And if you want more clarity about your own personal situation, please understand these are general messages, and when it clicks, when it resonates, it will just flow naturally. If you like clarity in your own personal situation, you may want to consider getting a personal reading. Okay, so let's see here. We are going on to Virgo. Oh, okay, let's see, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Let's clear the table. Let's clear the table, folks. This is so amazing. So many of you are hanging out. Let me see if I can read this. Thank you. Peace. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. I mean, when I tell you guys, like, I send you like so much love, like I love bomb you too all the time. Like, perhaps that's why I've been feeling all these love messages like lately. Perhaps just like I do, someone was love bombing me, bombing the universe. Right? And we're going to close out with the vice versa deck. Actually, I love this deck. I don't know why I stopped using it. I just love this deck so much. I used to use it all the time. Let's see. This is for you, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. And I believe this is the last sign, if I remember well. No, it's not. We have Libra. We haven't done Libra. So let's see here. Are you guys liking the lives? Thank you so much. Oh no, thank you, and I'm sending you so much love during this time. Okay, yes, do not think about any negative things. If you have someone in your life, folks, that you really care about and you want to connect with that person, it's very important to try to understand them as a person, okay? Especially for the two of you, that Virgo, that Gemini, Taurus energy that we just read earlier, that if you're dealing with a Gemini, I really highly recommend that you go and look at that reading, because if they're pulling away from you, it's not completely their fault. They need to at this time, okay? Because this is the message you're gonna be getting. The universe is gonna be pushing them towards withdrawing their energy, and it's not gonna be just from you. It's just they need to really recalibrate themselves. They had the Temperance, they had the Hermit, they had the Four Swords. That's like that's a lot, okay? The message was very straightforward, so you may want to watch this reading, their reading, to get better understanding about what they're dealing with energetically right now as well. But we are now going on to Virgo. Virgo, this is for you. Let's see what messages, guidance Spirit have for you, Virgo. We are using the Vice Versa Tarot deck. Messages, guidance for Virgo. Messages, guidance for Virgo. And Virgo, I don't know if it's the time I've been talking so much. I feel a little bit purged all of a sudden. All right. Let's see. Messages for Virgo. Make sure you stay hydrated, Virgo. Do not neglect your self-care. I know some people, they only drink a lot of water in the summertime. Wintertime, it's even worse, especially for me, because my skin is like, gets so dry. I fly so much. Like I drink a lot of water, period, like through all year around. Okay, so hydrate yourself, stay hydrated. And recently I've been taking I'm a Cancer, my partner is Virgo. Oh, awesome. Cross watcher for Virgo. So yeah, aloe vera water. I kind of come into that, so I've been drinking it. I even give it to my kids. So it's supposed to be very good. Aloe vera has a lot of great properties anyways. It doesn't have that intense taste, because it's like distilled. I think they boil it and they remove that I can't remember the name, whatever it is that give aloe vera that the distinct taste. But anyways, it tastes just like water, but it's aloe vera water, and it's supposed to still have all the benefits of it. So anyways, I'm having a lot of water talk for you, Virgo. There's a real need here for some of you to really hydrate yourself, okay? To pay attention to your water intake. All right, let's keep going here. Virgo, messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo, messages for Virgo. Okay. Here we go. You will see images, illustrations on both sides. This is the Vice Versa deck, folks. So here we have the Three of Swords, the World card, and the Seven of Pentacles. I can see the Ten of Pentacles staring at me, but we're going to the back. We see the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, Virgo, what's facing this whole reading, it's in regards to a truth, okay? The truth is king. The truth is royal. The truth is the ultimate authority, okay? That's why we see that crown here, okay? Coming from above. And it's a truth also that's coming from right above, coming down. There's a clarity, there's a truth that's facing you. There's something that can no longer be ignored. There's something that can no longer be like this, like denial won't work for some. That's the way it's coming through. It's almost like even if it was a complete, you were in complete obscurity, like there was no idea, no understanding of what was. This truth is gonna face you so strongly, there's no way to not see it. Hence the flying of the crown and that sword all the way up there, okay? There's no missing this. There's no missing this, okay? But the first card that we have for you, you see, you can see me with the Lenormand in my hand already. I'm so ready to clarify for you, Virgo. I'm so ready to clarify for you. Let me show you the cards that came out for you. We have the Three of Swords. But let's see here, the Three of Swords and the Vice Versa. The swords are pierced through the shield. if someone was trying to hurt you, if someone had done stuff, especially in regards to women, because on this side of the card we can see the heart, and that's on the shield, right? Someone had pierced, because the swords went through the heart, right? They can see the heart here, the sword went through the heart. We're seeing the other side of it, and we realize, it's just a piece of wood. It's a symbol. Symbols are important, but it's not your heart. It will be a little easier to heal. It's as if someone gave you the ring and they throw the ring in the ocean. That hurts, the symbol. But what hurts more is what it means, right? So for some of you, someone did something. Someone did something that you feel like it was a betrayal. They might not have actually went ahead and committed the act. Let's say, for example, you're in a relationship, Virgo, with someone, and perhaps they did not actually cheat on you. Perhaps they did not actually go and meet up with someone and had a whole affair. But someone did something in a way that either betrayed your confidence, betrayed the oath that they took in regards to you. And it may have to do with finances and careers, or it may have to do with lies, telling the truth, someone being open and honest and upfront about the reality of things with you, not keeping you in the dark, right? Whatever it is, there's something symbolic, there's something that happened that hurt as much, that pierced through your heart just as much as if that person has cheated on you. Okay? That's a message, that's the way the message is coming through here. Okay? But they didn't actually cheated, but that's how it feels. So it's kind of like, I guess in a way you kind of did, right? And here we have the world card, ending to a karmic cycle. Something needed to end. And it's almost as if like that person doing this was an instigation. Is that even a word? The thing that instigated, the thing that started, that initiated that departure, that pushed you out of this realm to the next, right? They're leaving. We see the back on this one. We see in the back of the card, right? Perhaps you, Virgo, leaving that place, leaving that realm, going to what we see on the other side. What do we see on the other side? Blue skies, towards blue skies, right? It's almost like that thing was the push that you needed to leave a karmic situation behind. This is the front of the deck. You coming in dancing, happy, like, like, oh yeah, hallelujah, thank you, Lord. I'm on the other side now, but we're seeing your back. Some of you, you're in the process of leaving a situation. You're in the process of leaving an environment. You're in the process of leaving that relationship. You're in the process of leaving whatever that was that needed to end, okay? And here we have you, Virgo, like sitting there going like, when exactly is this going to pay off? I did everything. I did everything I was supposed to. I gave my all. I was committed. I was in it. I showed up. I was supportive. When is it I am going to receive my fair due? Okay, that's the energy here with that 7 of Pentacles. And the answer is keep doing the right thing. Keep doing the things that you want to that's going to allow you to get to where you want to be. That's going to lead you to your ultimate outcome, okay? In patience, in faith, in understanding that everything has its season. There's a time to stay, there's a time to push, there's a time to pull, there's a time to just be, right? There's a planting season, there's a season to harvest, there's a season to prepare the land. Everything has a season, okay? Right now, for some of you, you may be like you're living this, you're so ready for the new, you're so ready to see what's coming, what's going to happen next. And Spirit is telling you to kind of like hold your horses. Like, let's go through this first. Let's allow this phasing out to finish first before we go into the next. But regardless, I feel like for you, Virgo, the most important situation here is like there's an information, there's a clarity, there's a sense of a truth that's going to come through, that's going to allow you to move into your authenticity, that's going to allow you, that's going to give you almost wings and freedom to close the cycle that really needed to close. Okay, and I feel like whatever it is, that symbolic thing that happens that make it clear for you, it was almost like it needed to happen. Let me give you an example. I feel like I need to explain this. In the Bible, you know how like Jesus knew even when he came here, when they talk, if you believe in the Bible, like I grew up Catholic, so I'll give you guys an example. Like, he knew coming here that the Father sent him here to, that he was going to die, that the ultimate sacrifice for our sins, right? And he knew how his passing will come about. He knew all of that. He knew that he would be betrayed, but that was almost part of the plan. That betrayal needed to happen, right? Quote unquote betrayal. That was almost that was part of it. So it's almost like that thing that happened here, that symbolic thing that happened that caused that pain, that caused that almost like an insult, right? Because it's not an actual cheating, like the swords don't actually pierce through your heart. Whatever it is, that thing, it needed to happen in order for you to, and I don't even feel like you're stuck, in order for you to push through that next level, to push through that next vortex, if you will. Okay, there's a lot of karmic thing, like almost in every reading I either seen the world card or the justice card so far. So there's a lot of karma being settled during this time for a lot of us. Oh, okay. The sheep movement needs to happen. Yeah. With the world card, again, it's this travel with the world card. Okay, travel around the world, like especially in the sky, flying as well. So yes, so for some of you, there may be travel is necessary. And by the way, we have the number 3 here. The 3 of swords is also here. The world card is number 21. That's also drilled to 3. That's 333 right there on top of it, right there together, bunched together here. And for me, 333 is about ascended master. Okay, yes, for some of you, you needed to travel, you needed to leave a place, a situation where perhaps that you became accustomed to, and that was part of a cycle that you had to go through, but that phase is done. It was just over, and it was just whatever happened at the end here. And I already feel like you're not gonna take it too much to heart, Virgo, really. Whether you understand that intuitively or not, I feel like you guys are not gonna hold on too long on this. I feel like there's a big departure happening here. There's travel happening here, okay, for some of you. And for some of you, if you are with someone and that person insulted you in some way, whether they cheated on you, whether they belittled you, something that caused you like some heartbreak, I feel like you're gonna move away from that person. There's a chapter that's going to close here. You're going to may have to move, okay, or your person may decide to move, okay, in that closing of the chapter. Okay, the home is a matter here. Okay, so I feel like also for some of you, Virgo, what is the home? Some of you you're gonna have to answer that question for you. What is home? Where is home? Where a lot of us will say home is where the heart is. Where is your heart? Okay, are you welcome in that space? Do you feel at home with that person? Do you feel at home in their environment? Do you feel at home in their vicinity? Do you feel at home in their space? Okay, do you feel at home in their heart? I feel like that's the question, that's the clarity some of you may need to ask. And I really want to get one for you in that 7 of Pentacles. Clarification for Virgo in that 7 of Pentacles. Clarification for Virgo in that 7 of Pentacles. Oh, that was fast. Here we have number 19, the Tower. Okay, so Virgo, there's another message. Oh, the writer, someone is arriving. Yes, there's travel arriving here. Another line of story. For those of you, if you've been with someone that there's a lot of distance, or someone who travel a lot for work, who travel for work, who's always working on something that perhaps they've been promising they're gonna come back, and that's creating a lot of heartbreak, that's creating a lot of, like, you feel, some of you may feel like neglected, you may feel like that person is not putting your relationship as a priority, your emotional need as a priority. Travel is happening, okay? I feel like for some of you, you need to create that home. You the two of you need to come together to know where is home, to decide for yourself where is home. Perhaps if that person is traveling far away and you've been trying to stay there, you guys are going to make a decision to one person's gonna have to move, at least for that time, for the duration of that project, because you keep on waiting for this to complete. And it seems like that person with that this is the Tower. The Tower, there's a sense of seclusion in the Lenormand with the Tower, okay? Being like, being cast aside in a tower, in a tall tower. But the tower is about enterprises, about career, about, the institution, like some kind of structure. So that person is very much busy, like career minded. They're working on those pentacles. They're studying something here. They're creating something, and all their focus is on that. And for some of you, you may have to be the one that have to perhaps travel, perhaps leave behind what you've always known, the place that you've always known, to go towards that person. Some of you may actually decide to work with that person, to help that person, you may realize that being with that person in their environment is gonna bring them a lot of support, and that's what's going to enrich your relationship. It's gonna bring you guys closer together, okay? Because there's a lot of traveling card here. The World card is also a card of travel. The sheep card is a card of travel, and also we have the rider. It's also a card of travel, an arrival happening. And the three also is a card of Mercury, third house energy. And Mercury is not just about communication, but it's also about travel, especially short distance travel. But here I feel like, especially with the world, it may be more long distance for you guys. But there's a bridging the gap needing to happen. And I feel like that truth is coming through for some of you, okay? That this is your situation, that you fall away from someone, and you really feel like because I feel like it's not something so much that that person did purposefully to hurt you, but it's something that happened that makes you feel that sense of heartbreak and pain and sorrow, and it can be remedied, okay? But there's understanding needs to happen here as well, because that person is very much so focused on their career, on work at this time, okay, Virgo? Oh, there we go. That was very quick. Let's see, at the bottom of the deck, we have honeymoon. Yes, 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 yes. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Look, traveling. Again, another ship we're seeing here. Traveling. Yes, some of you, it's so important to spend time in relationship. Like, well, let me tell you, like, even if you fall away from your person, you have to find a way to create that sense of intimacy. You have to find a way, even if you're just talking on the phone. I've been, like, on the last live, like earlier today, I mentioned this new show on Netflix, Love is Blind. And if you guys have not checked it out, check it out. Like, let me tell you, I'm like completely, I mean, I feel like I need to look at it again. I'm getting so much out of this show, like, seriously. And the whole premise of the show is that people are connecting without seeing each other, and building an emotional relationship without the physical distractions, and being attracted, physically. And there's that one couple in there. It was like it was like almost immediate, instantaneous, their connection, and you can feel it, like, literally through the screen. It's so, and it's not even like it's intense. There's a sense of purity and almost innocence about it, but it feels so real, like you can feel it, but like you can create, and I'm saying this, it's almost like you can create intimacy, you can create that closeness, you can maintain it without being close to the person. It's about attitude. It's about how do you go about it, okay? It's about being on the same page. It's about communicating and understanding your person, their needs, and them understanding your needs. And I feel like for a lot of you, Virgo, you are coming to that truth and that clarity and that understanding. But it's so important. Some of you really needed to spend that time together, to recapture that closeness, okay, that sense of intimacy. And this is the card that actually came out for you, Virgo. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you very soon. Yes, it's all up to you. Decide. A decision. Decide. It always starts with a decision. What's love? You okay? How do you show love? Where is home? What kind of stability, what kind of foundation you're trying to create in that relationship, okay, with your significant other, and how you're gonna go about it to make it happen, to materialize it. So this is the question for you. Decide is it what you want so it can happen very soon. Some of you, you're gonna, once you it click for you, once you get into that truth, you're gonna hop on a plane and go towards your person and go find your person. All right. And I'm gonna pull your card. My phone is saying battery is low, so I'm going to very soon here detach the mic so I can plug it in. The sound should still be okay. I get occasionally people saying I cannot hear you when I post this pre-recorded reading, but usually when I go back, I always go back and watch the messages. I usually don't see a problem, so hopefully the sound is still good for you guys. Let's see. Notes from the universe. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. And y'all, I'm told in OCD, I know I'm like go in and out of these conversations. Like I just like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm talking to you about everything. You might not know, but you will. You might not know, but you will. Okay? Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always. The universe. How beautiful is that? The universe love bombing in you, Virgo. I'm telling you. Vibration again. That's how I'm telling you. That's how I've been feeling since Mercury entered Pisces. I've been getting those, like, I mean, I've been feeling it. Virgo, oh my gosh. Yes, this is for you. Let's read it again, right? Shall we? Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, always, always. That love is always there. And that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Just know once you love someone, you have that connection. You can maintain it just through imagination, okay? How you go about it. You don't have to see the person. Through that wall, you still can create. These are two people who've never even seen each other, who've never met each other, who've never known each other, that have created this beautiful bond and connection that I myself, from all the way where I am, who don't know them, are kind of like participating and enjoying their love, their connection, and their happiness, okay? So imagine someone you already know, you already love, like, don't allow space and time and all of this to bring distance. You can connect with your person right there where they are, okay? This is for you, Virgo. So I hope this resonates and brought you some clarity. We're going on to Libra. This was very interesting. There are multiple line of messages that came through for you, Virgo. So don't make it fit. Apply it to you how you see because if it does, it will. If you're dealing with someone who's focusing on work, especially away working, that last part would be for you. Okay, so let's see here for you, Libras. Messages for Libra. Let's clear out the table. This is fun, y'all. I've been going for a while now, and it's still fun. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. We have 1:30, so hour and a half. My Lord. We are going. Yay. And I still have people hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Welcome. For those of you that are new, thank you for you that have been here, sticking it out. Thank you so much. When is your next live? Okay, so the thing is, this was an experiment this month. This month we did mostly love, but for next month, starting next month, what we'll do, I post weekly readings. So the first week we'll do a general message, astrology for the month, astrology for the month, and the second week we'll post pre-recorded, of course, pre-recorded love reading, and the third week we'll focus on career, and that fourth week, that's what I really would like to keep doing as a live reading. And we can do it per individual signs, or we can do it this style that we're doing right now, much chit-chatting. And if you guys have questions, and also pulling cards for the signs, and I probably won't do such an extended reading next time. I'll do it, if I do it all in one like this, I'll do it kind of like more like a 2 cards, or maybe just oracle card and a woman's card reading. But yeah, so every fourth week, that's the plan, to answer your questions. That fourth week of March, by the way, I'm a March baby. That last week of March here is my birthday, so we'll have a live reading and a party, I guess. And I will do a reminder next time as to when I'm gonna do it, and you guys should get a notification for it, but I cannot pinpoint exactly the exact date. I prefer to do the live reading when I'm home in my setting than when I'm traveling, so we'll see how it plays out. Okay, so let's see here. Messages coming through for Libra. The Justice card has been making the rounds today, so let's see if it shows up for you, Libra. That's your card. Almost every reading I've had the Justice card or the World card. Let's see. Let's clear the energy a little bit. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. If you guys see the pictures on both sides, it's because it's the vice versa deck. The images are gonna show on both sides. Okay. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. We have the 3 of Pentacles that just flew out for you, and the 7 of Wands. Some of you, Libra, you may be working in a partnership, starting something with some partners, a new project. That's require a lot of strength and courage. Let's see. Messages for Libra. All right. Ooh, she has been showing up for you, Libra. My goodness. This is the Queen of Wands. But I could see her like this, but I face it back where it is. Yes, you have the Queen of Wands. You have the 2 of Pentacles. And here comes the World card. What did I say? Almost every reading. Karma. We have such major karmic energy that's happening here. And I think some of it has to do with that Saturn. Like all this thing, all these planets in Saturn. My goodness. Capricorn energy, I should say. I say all this planet in Saturn. Saturn is a planet. That makes no sense. All this Capricorn energy we're experiencing. And I can say the Magician here, you're manifesting something. But what we have at the bottom, that's what we want to look at. The card of Capricorn, the Devil card, okay? And we're seeing the back of the Devil card here as well. And we get to see what's behind that throne here. The lanterns, right? What are those lights? What does the lights represent? What does the lights represent here behind? What is the devil keeping alive here, keeping a flame here? That's what, you know, what does that represent? And I look at this, look at this, what's important here. This is what I take my energy. Those lanterns, those light here, and that beautiful lotus flower, okay? So for you, Libra, when you look at this, what I'm getting here, whatever negativity that you might have faced, whatever negative connections, negative entities, negative people that you might have been dealing with that have been creating blockages for you, rest assured that something is being done about that, okay? Something is being done about that, because the lotus flower is about being able to rejuvenate yourself, being able to start anew, coming out of something that may be negative, coming out of murky water to create something beautiful. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are leaving your perhaps negative habits, your perhaps negative entity, and perhaps negative people that you've been around. You are leaving those behind to bring something new, to create something new, okay? And because you've been following your intuition, you've been following your tuition, you've been listening to your guides, you've been tapping into energy, whether you know it or not, Libra. You've been paying attention to your to the call of your ancestors, to the messages coming through, perhaps even in your dreams, okay? Because the Queen of Wands here, that's her. She's confident. That's the Queen of Wands. She's attractive. That's the Queen of Wands. She knows her worth. She knows how to work her all this good stuff, that all her gifts, all her blessings, to create magic in the world, the Queen of Wands. And that's what I love about the Queen of Wands. Not just because, I'm in Aries. I have all this Aries in my chart, but truly that's that energy you've been taking on. And this is like perhaps the sixth reading I'm doing for you. Almost consistently that energy show up for you, the Queen of Wands energy, okay? And the thing is, again, she's very, very intuitive. Some of you, Libra, you've been tapping on into that intuition, okay? Some things that were negative, you're showing them your back. That's why we're seeing the back of the throne. Look how intimidating that is, okay? It's a very earthy Queen of Wands here. Someone who's very in touch with nature. Someone who's very in touch with the orders of things, okay? We understand the lower world, the middle world, and the upper world. Who knows how to tap into all this energy and how to make use of them. So you're gonna give a sense of, like, with your own sense of confidence, with your own sense of understanding of the things that have been plaguing you, the things that have been creating blockages in your life. You understand it so well. You're going to know how to march forward, and just showing them your back, you're just going to turn your back into all of them. And that alone is going to make a statement. That alone is gonna make a major statement, okay? And here we have the Two of Pentacles, which is all about making a decision, okay? There's a decision that needs to be made. You're waiting things out. You're waiting things out. While we're shuffling, the Three of Pentacles came out for you, and we talk about the Three of Pentacles. It's about trying not trying, but almost like starting something new, a new project, a partnership, if you will. And I feel like some of you still in the decision mode, a decision mode about which way to go, a decision mode about almost, do I open up my world to this new thing? Do I open up my world to join me in this adventure I'm stepping on, or do I go at it alone? For a lot of you, that's a decision you need to make. Do you undertake the partnership, or do you go at it alone? Okay, we have the World card again, karma. There's a karmic cycle that needs to end, and I feel like a lot of you have already decided to turn your back, because that's the other side of the card. We're not seeing the back here, we are seeing the front of this World card. She's dancing, like floating, dancing forward into the new, moving forward into the new with no fear, no crumb about whatever that was. Whatever that was, it's completed now, perhaps even successfully. Usually with the World card is successful. And yes, sometimes it's also travel. It means travel and communication with the World card. But here, the way she's suspending, almost like a medallion, if you will, but you would put in a necklace. I think that's how you say it. It's almost kind of like, she's like, I'm coming out to play. I'm coming out for fun. I have no fear. I want everyone to see the new me. I want everyone to experience the new me. Okay? That's the energy you're taking on, Libra. Okay? Confidence. Confidence. Confidence is the order of the day. You're stepping into the new sense of confidence. And Libra, excuse me, you're all about seeking that balance. And look, you like daring people. You like daring people to test you, daring people to try you. For some of you, that's what I'm getting with that Two of Pentacles here. You're standing on one foot. You want to see how balanced I can be? Oh yeah, you think I'm wishy-washy, I don't know what I want? You think I cannot make a decision? Let me show you how balanced I can be. I'm going to stand on one leg, on one foot, and I'm going to show you I have my whole world, and perhaps even your world, in my hand, right above my head, for that matter of fact. Okay, and I can juggle them up and down if I want to. Okay, or I can keep them encapsulated into this forever flow. Is that infinity symbol here showing us that never-ending flow of being. This is like a lot of power you're stepping on. And it's the best thing about it, Libra, it's so understated. It's almost like they won't see it coming, okay? Because here they're seeing your back. That's what they're seeing. They're seeing your back. The devil is still showing out. Like in the front, he's doing all of this. What they don't see in the back is, look at this lotus flower. There's something brewing. There's something new happening. Okay, they won't see that confidence coming. They just see that intimidating throne, wondering like, what is this? What they don't know is what's on the other side of it. They don't see you coming. It's you, that beautiful, confident, attractive woman that's using intuition, that already knew they were coming. You knew they were coming, okay? Look, this is called a punishment. The whip come out for you. Like, this is the everyday things, like the pettiness, the arguments, the discussions, like things that are like in that's what it is. Like this back and forth, the constant conflict and not even struggle and just pettiness. That it fell right here in between here. And I'm gonna take those for you, Libra. Actually, we have a whole other stack that fell next to it. Here we have the moon card. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Come back here. The moon card is about being public, okay? Yes, it's about feminine energy. Yes, it's about intuition. It's about feelings, ultimate feeling. Look at the C, initials there. We have the C and an M. So for those of you that are watching this, if you have those initials, someone else had that moon card and I pointed out the initials too. I can't remember which sign was that, but that's even of a greater significance. You are in your feminine power, okay? You are understanding your truth. You are taking ownership of that feminine energy. You're taking ownership of you, of your own personhood, of what's important to you. And you're not going to shy away. You're not going to dim your light for anybody during this time. As a matter of fact, you want someone to test you. You want to prove to somebody like the new you. You want to show it. Like you're just waiting for an opportunity for someone to say it. Just say the word so you can come out and show off and show out. And here we have number 16. This is the star. And I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Since the last reading, the signal came out, and my intuition just come back in it at any moment. Here we may have a major hoo-hoo. So here we go, back in business. So here we have the star card. We know the star card in the tarot is about faith. Healing. Same is here. It's about following your North Star, your guiding light, your life purpose, and that's what you guys are doing. And I love this, the Six of Hearts in here. It's almost like you're reconnecting back to that feeling, that innocence, that inner knowing, that intuition, something perhaps you used to exercise regularly that you moved away from, okay, as you got older. You're reconnecting to that. You are fighting back your light. You are connecting back with source. You like finding your groove again, Libra. This is just quite beautiful and encouraging here. In regards to love, here comes your commitment, higher level of commitment, okay? And we have number 20, which is the part. Something's gonna come out public. Libra, in regards to women, let's say for some of you, this is about love, this is about women. Let's say you've been dealing with you may be dealing with a Capricorn especially, or even an Aries or a Sagittarius person I see here. But it could be any sign because people take on these energies, right? So for some of you, you might have felt like you were dealing with a certain type. It's not even like one specific person. You might have been dealing with a certain type of people, of men and women that were just not doing it for you, right? And you knew it all along. You knew it. You could feel it. It was just like you're just not connecting. Thing was just not meshing and flowing. It was like the same kind of petty argument. It was the same kind of like, little tit for tat. It was the same kind of tension. Like you feel like you were being punished all the time. You felt like it just was not working. And you're reclaiming your power. It's almost like you make the decision for yourself. You know what? I'm going to engage in a new way. But before I do that, you almost like went ahead and reinvent yourself, Libra. You had a moment of reinventing yourself, of boosting yourself up, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your own abilities to capture the women that you would like, to capture the eye of the kind of people that you would like in your life. You did that. You did that. And the universe stepped in. The universe is like, you know what, Libra? I see the work you've been doing. I see your commitment to that work. And I want to help you out. I want to settle the karma, the karmic debt that you might have had, like, you know, whatever negativity in the past. I want to give you your new beginning, hence the lotus flower. Whatever negativity, even if those negative habits, those, that thing here in the past that have been facing you were partly your fault, you understand it. You understand it now, okay? And you understand how you can move yourself out of this situation. And you've been doing the work, okay? You've been doing the work. And everybody is seeing it. Everybody is witnessing your transformation. Everyone is witnessing that the way you're marching now to the beat of your heart, okay? Towards what you want, towards your North Star, towards what's important to you. You're making that decision. You are the deciding factor. You are the decider. You're saying where, when, who. That's what you're doing here. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Who stays, who goes. Libra is deciding. Libra is maintaining their balance. Libra is juggling all those worlds, all those different people, all those different responsibilities. Masculine, feminine. Whatever that loop that was going and going, a never ending loop, you're managing all of that. All of that is showing up here for you in this two of in this two of pentacles energy here, okay? Because you have gained a certain level of wisdom, you have gained a certain level of almost a depth within yourself, okay? Of your own self-worth, your own self-esteem, what you have to offer. This is Jupiter energy with that two of pentacles. This is like will, like you're getting some gravitas, okay? When people see you, they can see the change in you. And here we have you like coming through the gate here towards this new beginning, this new karmic cycle that's coming for you, okay? And in public, everyone, for everybody to see. You're not hiding. You have nothing to hide. And look how fast things change for you, Libra. In regards to love and romance, if what you wanted was that commitment, it's here. If what you wanted for someone to claim you, to say, this is my person, like we go together, this is someone that you can take home to your family, this is someone that you can build a whole new foundation with, it's here. That commitment, it's here for you. It's possible for you. There's a whole new beginning, whole new karmic cycle, whole new type of people coming into your life, okay? You're going to be exposed in a new way. And you're going to only allow those people that are, yeah, we have the flipper here, that are important and that are worthy to come into your life. Express your love is at the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And we have here attraction. Spell the roses. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So enjoy what's going on. Enjoy the development in your life. If there's someone who's piquing your interest, enjoy, express yourself to them, let them know. Take your time to be courted or to court your person. Enjoy the woman's part. The beginning is always the sweetest. So extend it for as long as you can. Enjoy it, okay? Because there's something new here to be had. There's a whole new order of things, okay? And it's gonna go according to plan. It's gonna go according to, not so much according to plan, but according to what is a real relationship to you, what you want in a partnership. That's what's going to happen now, okay? Because you're showing up yourself differently as well. So you're gonna start attracting differently. And let's see what we have for you. Notes from the universe, okay? We have karma is on your side. What? My gosh. Ooh, I can do this for 20,000 years and I'll still get shooked. Karma is on your side. That's what we've been talking about. Karma. If you said the justice card is the world card, yes, karma is on your side. You've closed that old cycle. New day, new you, new year. 2020. Tomorrow is 222 2020. Manifest majorly tomorrow, especially in regards to partnership, okay? In this beautiful 222 or this two duality. Make your major decisions, right? Although it's Mercury retrograde, I shouldn't say make major decisions, but especially things you've been working on, especially in regards to partnership. If there's something you've already known, knowing you've already made peace with, go forward. And here we have, if you could read all the minds that I read, hear all the prayers that I hear, and beat all the hearts that I beat, I wonder if you'd even believe how often you thought of, talked about, and falling in love with. It's payback time. Adale, the universe. It's payback time. Yes, karma. It's time for this karmic cycle, for this karma to settle. It's payback time. Karma is on your side. I'm surprised this card has not come out yet. I feel like it's because the Justice card is not here for you. But the World card here is a successful completion of an old cycle. You're starting something new. Something, especially when it comes to love and women, something there's a lot of reciprocity. Oh my goodness, I just botched that word. Reciprocity, whatever. It's going to be reciprocal. Your person is gonna meet you eye to eye, right? You're gonna be able to communicate. Communication is gonna flow. Okay, you're not gonna. There's no games are not gonna be part of this relationship unless you guys choose to play little love games, but not mental games, mind games. No, 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 no. This is from the past. Everything's gonna be right there, open on the table. Okay, and the thing here, Libra, Spirit is telling you to enjoy this moment fully, enjoy this current time right now, enjoy this new development, and I'm sending you so much love during this time. Thank you for every single one of you who stopped by, who watched this reading, these messages, who hung out with me. I appreciate you. I hope this message is from Spirit, brought you some clarity, and that you enjoy it, and you enjoy my style of reading. And I will see you soon. Until then, have a great night and enjoy your weekend. It is the weekend. It is the weekend. I have to be up early. The kid has some school stuff, but I feel so energized. I've been going on for how many? Like, oh my goodness, hour and 52 minutes. Almost, where? Yeah, over 2 hours. Yeah, over 2 hours. Wow, time really flies by. And I keep talking and talking and talking. Thank you so much, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah! Enjoy all these lovely feelings that's floating in the air and send it back out again. I'm sending you guys so much of it. I've been feeling it so much. The universe is blessing me with love and lovely feelings. Like, it feels so good. I hope some of you are feeling it. If you've been feeling this love vibe in the air, you've been feeling like you're on a daydream, please do share. I wonder if this is just me or if it's something that's going on. I'm attributing all of that to all this Piscean energy, Pisces in Neptune, Pisces in the Sun in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, the Sun in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces. That's what I'm contributing all of this to. Like, love messages are communicating, like, unconsciously to the subconscious channels, like, easily and more openly. People that are guarded, that don't want to show their emotions, all of this is coming through, like, easily, like, right, to the energetic channels here. I feel that's why some of this is. But if you guys are experiencing the same, please let me know, because it's been consistent and for the past few days, for this last week, and I love it. I'm loving it. I could get used to this. Feeling all this love, getting love bombed by the universe, by all these people around the world. Like Spirit say, you don't know how many people are falling in love with you, or many people are thinking of you, right, Libra? So I feel like, for me, yeah, there may be some people thinking of me too. Hey. But anyway, share the love, folks. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.